Hello, beautiful. I hope you are doing fantastic today. I am very excited to jump into today's tarot reading. We are going to be focusing on your next partner, their full description, so physical appearance, personality, things like that, potentially age, maybe even we can get letters in their name. So I am really excited. Before I show you the piles, this is your reminder that tarot is a divination tool. It's into practice, so please just take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, you do not need to take it personally. You do not need to get offended. It's okay. Leave it where it's at and only take what is resonating with you. Also, there's nuance to every conversation. With that being said, you guys, here is a clip of the piles right now.
All right, you guys, these are the three piles. We have group number 1 with my lucky satchel, group number 2 with the rose quartz, and group number 3 with the rainbow moonstone. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to that right now. If you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so.
All right, you have now picked your pile. You can check out the description box where the timestamps live, and I will meet you in your reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. If they're out of stock, you guys, which they usually are, you can just message me and I will let you know when I will have availability. All right, we will start off with the zodiac dice. We have Taurus, just Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello, perhaps even Venus. We have Scorpio and we have Taurus as well. Scorpio, Taurus, sister signs. We have Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay, you guys, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio. I know I'm not like giving you guys a good angle here. Anyways, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, and Scorpio. Hello. If your sign didn't pop up, you guys, it's really not that serious. We use the dice as extra confirmation, but that's not the basis of the reading. Sure. Let's go ahead and shuffle some cards for you and see the description of your next partner. Also, you guys, the zodiac sign, because we are talking about your next partner, the dice could be representing not your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, but perhaps your future partner's sign, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, so keep that in mind. Can I please get a message for group number 1 about their future partner? I want a description of them. What do they look like? Who are they? You guys, so I had to readjust the camera, brought you closer. Hopefully we can see things a bit better now. Okay, before I start describing this person, I want you guys to understand that I could care less about if you're into men, if you're into women, how you identify. Like, I literally, it does not affect my life. I do not care. When I'm describing the cards, please do not get offended. I am simply describing the energy and their traditional definitions. So understand that prior. I'm going to skip around in this. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is representing a woman or a person who is extremely ambitious, somebody who is so ambitious. This is somebody who has big dreams, somebody who has goals, somebody who sets their life up in a way that is organized, or at least sets their life up in a way that is productive for achieving their goals, okay? This is somebody who also, though, really does cherish their family and their friends. You guys know how there are some individuals who just pour themselves into work or pour themselves into their goals and they ignore their family or they ignore their social life. That is not necessarily who this person is. They still put energy towards their personal life, but their career is extremely important to them. This is somebody who's very loving, very caring. I do believe that a big motivator for this person in regards to their career has to do with wanting to take care of their family or wanting to have the ability to be generous when perhaps family or friends need that. I think the other side of this person, group number 1, is somebody who is highly intelligent, okay? The King of Swords, for a while, I just could not get on his vibe. Like, I would describe him and I'd be like, you know, he's fine. But I actually feel like I have learned or grown a relationship with the King of Swords where I really truly do admire his ability or his maybe it's not his ability, his stoicism. He's somebody who's extremely intelligent. He's somebody who's very reasonable and rational. And as a delusional girly myself, as somebody who is more into the magical side of life, I do find it productive for me personally. Maybe you guys can relate. For me personally, I need somebody who's grounded. I need somebody who's like, okay, I love your enthusiasm, but let's bring you back down to earth for a second. Like, that's the energy that I need. So the King of Swords provides that. He provides stability. He provides groundedness in regards to, like, he's not going to allow his heart or his daydreams to, like, run away with him, right? He is somebody who's going to think things through logically, reasonably. So yeah, that is who the King of Swords is. He can have a tendency to perhaps not be as connected to his emotions. I don't think that's necessarily going to be a problem with your future partner, because we do have this Queen of Swords and she does have that very loving side to her. But I think the majority, how do I say this? I think the larger portion of this person is somebody who's just logical, somebody who's not as emotional, but they do have the ability to tap into that, right? So that's what we have with that. Now, starting back from the beginning, we have the Six of Wands. So I'm not just saying this, you guys, to like blow smoke up your hoo-ha. Like the Six of Wands, though, is a success card. It's a card that represents victory. So I do believe that your future partner is very successful in whatever it is that they have spent the most time doing. Now, here's the reality, guys. Some of you don't mean to be rude, but some of you may have a tendency to date losers, or some of you guys may have a tendency to date people who are not what you deserve, baby, right? So with that, this isn't going to apply for all of you, right? And if somebody spends all of their time playing video games or just watching TV or freaking whatever, like, right, they're going to be great in whatever it is that they are doing that's not necessarily productive. But for those of you who, like, you're like, nah, I have standards, I'm not going to date someone who's like this, like this, like this, I see this as you guys dating somebody successful. I see this as you guys dating somebody who has acquired success in the field that they are in. And again, I don't want to broad stroke this and say every single one of you is going to date someone who's got a bag, because that's not the case. Like, that's just not reality. But for the vast majority of you, again, especially those of you who are not going to settle for somebody who is just not doing anything with their life, I do see this as like you dating someone with a rather impressive amount of success. We have the Ace of Cups, okay? Now, the Ace of Cups is a card that's talking about an overflow of emotion. So again, I do think this is here to not allow us to like forget that this person does have an emotional side. However, I don't think that it's something that they're wearing on their chest, okay? I don't think that their emotions, their heart is being worn on their chest. This is something that you will see, something that will be revealed to you after a period of time. But I also do believe, you guys, that when you see this person's heart, like when you can see them in a vulnerable state, you will be in awe at how deep they go or how emotional they can get. And it almost feels a bit surprising for some, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is representing fate, okay? This comes in to talk about good luck, bad luck, but what is luck? What is karma? Karma is simply fate, okay? So this is showing up to tell me that this person is living a life that is more connected to fate, which I do believe in fate. Personally, you may not believe in fate. That's totally fine. I personally do believe in fate, and I believe that some people in this life have more free will, or some people in this life have more, I guess we could call it room to play, room to paint, and others have a more like, nah, I'm here because I need to get this done, and that done. Like, your life is more fated. I think that there is a split for sure, and this person may be living a life that is more like fated, participating in things that are more so connected to their fate. Okay. Can I get some more tarot cards describing who this person is? Okay. So going back to their emotional side, you guys, okay? Because again, describing the King of Swords, perhaps some of you are left feeling like this person is not somebody, again, who has the ability to connect emotionally. I think what has happened with this person is they've been deeply wounded before. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, from a past relationship, or oh, from childhood. I don't know exactly how this person's been wounded, but this person has been wounded, and I do believe that that is the reason as to why they are somebody who tries to act in a more logical, sensible manner versus acting with their heart or making decisions based on how they feel. I think that's something that has bit them in the butt before. So moving forward, they're somebody who has adopted this more logical mindset. But I do think that this person is somebody who's very naturally, like, they have a gentle heart. They have a heart that is perhaps more sensitive than others, but I don't think that they allow most people to see that. We have the Four of Cups here as well, and to me, this is representing a few different things. Number one, being on the fence about something. This person may have a difficult time being very decisive, or they may have a difficult time. It's giving me a little bit of Libra energy. It's giving me like, I can see both sides of the fence, or I can see the good and the bad in this situation. Like, it's giving me someone who's a little just like all over the place with their opinions or with the way that they view the world. This could also be representing, though, like when they are in a relationship or when they are dedicated to something or someone, their focus is strictly on that person. Their focus is strictly on that thing that they are trying to accomplish, or that area of life that they want to flourish, or they want to see flourish. And even if there's distractions in the background, even if there's like other women or men trying to attract their attention, even if there's other opportunities calling to them, this person is somebody who has the ability to really zero in on what it is that they want, or what it is that they believe they want to focus on, and give their entire selves to that thing or that person, okay? So, in regards to a physical appearance, you guys, I'm really not seeing much. I am getting a variety of hair colors. I'm getting really, really dark, like black, and then like blonde. So we shall see moving forward what else we can get. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on to some astrology. Can I please get a message for group number 1 about who their next partner is? Okay, so I'm going to go over something we've already spoken about. Their intelligence. The fact that we have Mercury here. Mercury rules over the mind. It rules over communication, okay? This is Gemini and Virgo energy. So you or your next partner may be somebody who has significant placements in Gemini or Virgo. But also with this card, you guys, what I want you to take from this again is the highlight of this person being extremely intelligent and thinking things through. Sometimes, you guys, and I'm saying this, I'm speaking from experience, sometimes I do believe that this energy can come off a little bit, like you may not see their intelligence right away. I don't think that this energy necessarily has to be somebody who is working in neuroscience, or somebody who is working as an engineer, or somebody who is working as a mathematician. Like, this person could have a job or be involved in things that you look at and you don't necessarily go, oh wow, they're a genius. But as you get to know this person, the more you speak to this person, the more this person shares their ideas, their thoughts, their inner dialogue, like you are going to see their intelligence. This person may also be somebody who's very calculated, you guys. Intelligence comes in different forms, and I want that to be very clear. This person doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who is college educated or has a higher education, however you want to word it. This person doesn't have to be somebody who is, knows every word in the dictionary. This person could just be somebody who's very intelligent on a human level, or very intelligent on a social level, right? Also, the ability to change shows up with Mercury as well, like the ability to change your mind, the ability to evolve, to grow, to expand on an internal level. We have Leo here, and this is Shine, and whenever, I just love Leos. I feel like Leos and Geminis get so much freaking heat, and I don't know, I've never met a Leo that I don't love. Leo energy. This is really bright, beautiful, welcoming energy. Very bold, and oftentimes I do, and I feel like a lot of other people do, associate this with physical appearance, because Leo is hard to not take notice. When a Leo walks into the room, I feel like everybody takes notice for one reason or another. This person could be somebody who has very thick hair. This person could be somebody where their hair is like a staple or like a centerpiece to their overall appearance. It's also possible, though, you guys, that this person just attracts attention, and not intentionally. I feel like that's another thing. People oftentimes say that Leos are like attention hogs, or they're just like always wanting to be the center of attention. I don't think Leos can help it. Like, I don't think it's their fault. Okay. I feel like this is something that happens to them unintentionally. So this person, although they could have Leo placements, or they just could be somebody who naturally attracts a lot of attention for one reason or another. It doesn't need to be that they're like drop dead gorgeous. It doesn't need to be that they're like Bella Hadid, but it could just be that there's something about them. Maybe they're really tall. Maybe they have a really unique hair color. Maybe the way that they speak is different from the way that the people wherever you guys are at speaks. For example, right, I'm in America. I mean, I guess maybe I'm not a good example because I'm living in a city, but if you are from a small town and somebody comes into your town and they have a French accent, or they have just an accent of any kind that's not American, like that's going to stand out, right? So for some reason or another, this person has something about themselves that is making them different or more bold than the rest, okay? And then we have the 5th house of passion. And this is talking about passion, play, children, dating. So this person is somebody who possesses a tremendous amount of passion for the things in their life that they put energy towards, okay? I also believe for a lot of you, this person does have a desire to reproduce. This person, I don't know why I said that so clinically. This person has a desire to have kids. This person has a desire to have a family. Now, that may look different for different people. For me personally, like having a family is like being married and having, animals and potentially maybe having children, but that's not necessarily to me what represents family. So this doesn't need to be a traditional black and white, like blah, 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 blah. It could be their version of family or your guys' version of a family. But what I want you guys to take from this is this person's passionate, they're creative, they're somebody who enjoys having fun, and they're someone who perhaps values the idea of creating a family in the future. Okay. Can I please get some more information for group 1 about who? Okay, we have the 8th house. This is endings and beginnings. And going back to what I was saying earlier about this person having a wound, I do believe this person has been in a position where they've had to start over. I do believe this person has been in a position where they've had to give up everything and start from ground zero, okay? That kind of person, the people in this world who are capable of releasing everything and quite literally starting from ground zero and rebuilding themselves, personally, in my opinion, those are the strongest individuals on this planet. Like, it's so incredibly difficult, you guys, to remove yourself from everything that you are familiar with. It's so difficult to leave behind things that you believe to be of value to you and to literally just start over, just say, screw it, this is not working, we're gonna wipe the slate clean and rebuild. And I think that your next partner is somebody who has done that in their life, and because of this, I think that this has made them a more interesting individual, a stronger individual, and somebody who, when things go wrong, they don't panic. When things don't go the way that they envisioned, they don't go, oh my God, my life is over, what am I gonna do? Like, they don't do that. They're like, I've dealt with worse, it's fine, I got this, everything is under control. This feels like somebody who's very, very, like, I don't want to say controlled in like a sterile way where their life is like boring and completely set up and organized, but they are completely under control when it comes to, like, they don't allow their day-to-day to be affected by the people around them or by the events around. Like, this person is very, I'm a mountain, I am strong, like, you cannot shake me. My life, my happiness is not going to be affected by the external. We have Mars here, you guys, and this is force. This is also lusty, like sensual energy. So this person may be somebody where they express themselves intimately. Perhaps that's an easier way for them to express their emotions is through their physical needs or their physical desires. This person is also somebody who does not take no for an answer when it comes to like going after something that they want. And I'm not saying that in a creepy R-word way. I'm saying that in a, like, they are determined. They're somebody who's motivated. They're somebody who's determined. They're somebody who has the ability to push through perhaps hard times. This is also an individual who I would describe as very strong, especially because we have, right, the 8th house. We have Mars here, and then we also have Uranus. I would say that this person is giving me personally a lot of masculine energy, but masculine energy that is also like sprinkled in with like a soft side. We have Uranus here, and this is change, and this is what I was talking about with the 8th house. This person has had to undergo a release of sorts, a release that may have been rather big for them in their life. They may have had to leave everything behind and start over. This is representing chaos. It does say genius. This is the ability to look at things from a different perspective and create a favorable outcome, okay? So with this showing up again, this person's extremely intelligent, but also I think that this person is somebody who's extremely resilient. And I think the combination of these two things creates an individual who is not easily disturbed or not easily shaken. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into some more. Can I please get a message for group number 1 of the cauldron? Okay. The cauldron, this is synergy and healing, okay? Seeing this, all I can think of is a Court of Thorns and Roses, but the cauldron. Healing, synergy. This person may have been somebody who is either in the healing industry, like somebody who is a healer, or perhaps this is just representing the fact that they've had to go through healing, which that's something everyone has had to go through. It's not like necessarily really surprising. We have the graveyard here. This is unnecessary fear. This person's extremely brave, group number 1. Your next partner, somebody who's very, very brave, somebody who possesses a lot of strength internally. This may also be showing up outwardly. And then we have winter, the sacredness of pausing. The sacredness of pausing. Winter may be this person's favorite season, number 1. Number 2, the sacredness of pausing. This person is not in a rush. Okay, so I feel like oftentimes, right, when we are talking about somebody who's very intelligent, when we're talking about somebody who has had to overcome difficult scenarios, I feel like we're describing somebody who has a more like go, go, go personality, a type A personality. But I think that this person has no problem taking their time and going slow or participating in things in a more like even pace. I don't think that there's somebody who's in a rush. I don't think there's somebody who's constantly in need for a new reality or constantly in a need to do things. Like I feel like this person's very content with just themselves and sitting and like, okay. Da-da-da. This person may also be born in winter, so Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius. Can I please get a message? Pisces, perhaps. The anchor, somebody who's extremely stable. Someone who's extremely, extremely stable, okay? The anchor holds us in place. Can I get a message about who? Oh. The sickle. And again, this is just talking about their ability to let go. That's really all this is. One more. Who are they for group number 1? Who are they? The whip. Somebody who has the ability to crack the whip. I think this is also referencing their more like sensual side, their more lusty side. I think that this is something that is highlighted for them in their personality. When you guys start dating, you are going to experience a lot of physical love. Like that's what this is feeling like. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Can I please get a message on who they are? We have a journey. This is somebody who may not currently live in the place in which they grew up. Somebody, again, who has had to start over from scratch. We have a military man. Again, this person's extremely strong internally. This may also be showing up externally. So somebody who has a lot of muscles, somebody who may be very physically fit, or perhaps just stocky and more like bulky. Because I guess you don't need to have like muscles to be, right, to be strong. You could be just thick and strong. But that is what I'm seeing with this. It's very possible, you guys, that this person has been in the military or is in the military when you guys meet. I know for some people that's a deal breaker. Don't blame you, but that's that on that. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my bowl now and see what I can get. Can we please get further messages for group number 1 about who their next partner is? Physical appearance, their personality. Who are they? Who are they for group 1? We want to see them. Oh, we have dimples. That's so cute. Here, let's try to get this more focused. Blip, 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 blip. There we go. Dimples. We have carefree, which I do think this person has a like fun, carefree side. I think for the most part, though, this person is somebody who, again, like enjoys more structure in their life. We have big lips. We have fear. And I think that this is talking about or referencing this person's ability to overcome fear. We have a stranger as well. So for most of you, you have not met this person. Here, I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. Stranger. Quebec. A smaller chin. We have fire. We have limbo. We have slim. We have west. We have big feet. We have a king. We have love yourself. And I personally think, you guys, that the most beautiful relationships are the relationships with partners who encourage you to love yourself and to pour into yourself. We have rich, which is something we talked about in the beginning. I do believe for the vast majority of you, this person is somebody who is accomplished. We have 29 years of age. This could be how old you are when you guys meet or how old they are. We have online. Obviously, it's very possible that you guys are meeting online. That doesn't have to fit with all of you. We have lovers. We have fluffy hair. We have you are ready to take on the world. Strong legs. And the letter P. Interesting. So, group number 1. In regards to like this person's hair color, I'm getting so many different colors. I'm getting red, I'm getting really, really dark, like black hair, and I'm getting blonde. So it could be a variation of those 3. I know that's not very specific or helpful. A small chin has showed up. This person has strong legs. I do believe for the vast majority of you, this person is not somebody who is on the slimmer side or on the like, you know, I think that is more so the minority. I think the majority of you, this person has some meat on their bones. They seem like somebody who has a very solid form. What else? Big feet. Big feet often go with like someone who's tall, right? I feel like you often don't see somebody who's like short with big feet. I mean, it could happen, but it's not very common. So I would register this as somebody who is taller. For noses, if I'm being honest, I'm getting a lot of like cute little button elfie noses, but that's like the only thing that I'm seeing. Or perhaps like a straight, it's almost giving me like Greek energy, like a Greek nose. Oh, I think those are the most beautiful noses. Anyways, that's what I'm getting with that. And that's what I have for you guys. Again, thick hair for a lot of you. This person's gonna have really thick hair, and something about their physical appearance just stands out. It just makes them unique, or something about the way that they talk, the way that they walk, the way that they present themselves. It stands out. It's bold, okay? So that is what I have for you guys at group number 1. Thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you today. I hope this was helpful. I'm sending you an abundance of love, and that is all I got. So hello, group number 2. Welcome to the full description of your next partner. We're going to start off with the zodiac dice. We have Aries and Sagittarius. Hello, Aries. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Libra and Libra. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Capricorn and Virgo. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and jump straight into the cards. Can I please get a message for group number 2 about who is their next partner? Ooh, interesting. Who Okay, group number 2. This person's really interesting. Also, if you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. If you are interested, message me on Etsy because they are usually out of stock. Okay, let's... 7 of Wands. Okay, so Whenever the Seven of Wands is showing up in a reading, what is this saying? What is the definition of this card? What does this mean? The Seven of Wands represents jealousy. In some way, shape, or form, somebody is jealous. Now, do I think that your partner is a jealous partner? That is obviously very possible. For some people, that is going to be seen as a bad thing. For other people, that's going to be seen as like a whatever thing. And for others, that may be your preference. I know for me personally, I don't mind someone who's a little jealous. Like, that doesn't bother me in the slightest. So seeing this does not frighten me. It may frighten you. That is fine. This could also be seen, group number 2, as other people viewing your partner in a light that is highly regarded. Why am I saying that? Because jealousy does not have to be a trait that they possess, but it could be what they attract. They could attract people who are jealous of them. And the reality is, and this is going to sound mean, but the reality is, like, you're not going to be jealous of somebody who sucks. You're not going to be jealous of somebody who is in a position that you do not want to be in. So for this person to have many people or even a few different people jealous of them and their position, to me that says that they are in a favorable position, or they have something that is desirable about them, whether that is their physical appearance or their intelligence or their job and how much money they make, where they live, the type of lifestyle they have, their family, their friends, right? Something about this person other people view in a light of, oh my goodness, I'm so jealous of that. I wish I could have that, okay? Or like I said, for some of you, it's very possible that this person just has like jealous tendencies, which again, for me, that's not a big deal. For you, it may be, and that's totally fine. Moving forward, we have the Two of Cups. Now, what is the Two of Cups? The Two of Cups is talking about two soulmates coming together, two lovers joining in union. What this tells me, group number 2, is that this person is very serious with their dating. Like, they are not dating just to have fun. They're not dating just to stick their... I can't say that. They're not dating just to canoodle, okay? I do believe that this person has intentions to create a life with somebody or to blend a life with somebody. Why? Because that's what the Two of Cups is talking about. The Two of Cups is all about mixing your life with another's, cohabitating, getting married, things of this nature, okay? This is also pouring into somebody emotionally in a really profound way, in a way that you don't do with most people, right? So I do see this person as somebody who has a lot to give on an emotional level, and they have a desire to give it. It's not just like, oh, I have a lot to give, but I'm scared to give it, or I have a lot to give, but like I'm not ready to give it. It's like this person is ready, willing, and able to give to you at the time in which you guys are dating, okay? Now, we have Justice here as well, and the way I'm seeing this is a few different things for some of you. For some of you, this person could be somebody who works in law, okay? What is that? They could be a police officer. They could be somebody who is working as a lawyer, somebody who's working as a judge, somebody who's working perhaps in social services, right? I know social services isn't technically like, you don't literally work in law, but it's adjacent. So that could be something that's going on as well. This could also be representing, right, somebody who tries their best to see both sides of a situation, somebody who tries their best to look at all different perspectives, somebody who tends to lean on the side of fairness, somebody who tries their best to be fair, somebody who tries their best to be just. However, right, we are human beings. It is inevitable that we all have biases, okay, you guys? Like, this is just not, there's no way around it. This is human nature. You can be the most fair person on planet Earth and you still are going to have biases. You are still going to be somebody who falls short. Like, that's just the reality of being a human. So with this person tries their best. That is what I'm seeing with this, okay? Now, if we're talking about their physical appearance, because we do, again, have that Two of Cups and we do have the Justice card, these two cards could be representing this person having very balanced physical features. Now, what do I mean by that? Somebody who does not have features that seem lopsided or features that seem out of place, right? I don't want to like pick on anyone's physical appearance ever. That's never my intentions. However, right, when somebody, for example, and this is just an example, let's say someone has a very small frame, right? A very small body structure, very small bones, they're short, they're really thin, and then they go and they get giant implants, and it looks very maybe it looks great, maybe it looks good, but it looks like that doesn't fit your body, right? Because you're so petite, you're so small, things like that. And obviously I know that's naturally occurring, you guys. I'm just giving an example. You don't need to take it personally. That is the example that I'm choosing to use. This person does not have that. This person looks very proportionate to their body. Their facial features are very proportionate. They are very balanced, okay? Now, we have a death here. What this tells me about your next partner, group number 2, is that this person understands, how do I say this? This person has emotional depth, and I think this person understands pain in a way that perhaps not many people do, or perhaps the people that you've dated previously don't understand pain, right? This person perhaps has had to go through a lot of transformation and change, perhaps a lot of loss in their life. I oftentimes see death showing up for people who are complex, people who are not just surface level black and white. This is somebody who carries a lot of depth within them. This could also be representing somebody who has a little bit of like a darker aesthetic, or somebody who just carries a little bit more darkness with them. I resonate very deeply with this card. This card is connected to Scorpio energy. I have a lot of Scorpio placements in my chart, and the idea or the energy of purging or letting go repeatedly is something I'm very familiar with, something I'm personally very comfortable with. And I do believe that your partner is also going to be really comfortable with that energy as well. Now, something that I love about what has shown up for you guys is the fact that we have the King of Cups. And I always say this, like, I don't care if you are into men or women. It's literally none of my business, and I could just care less. Like, I don't care. But the King of Cups is a masculine energy person who is so incredibly emotionally mature. And this is not to, like, dump on the males of the world. We love the males of the world, love you guys so much. But men do have a tendency, or do tend to struggle emotionally with like talking about their feelings. And this is just on average, right? This is not every man. I understand that. I'm aware. Nuance, again, keep in mind. But men tend, or masculine energy people tend to have a more difficult time opening up, sharing their feelings, sharing their emotions, talking about what's going on inside. And the King of Cups does not have that problem. And I love that. I love an emotionally intelligent man. I love a man who's capable of crying, who's capable of showing his emotions, capable of expressing his emotions, who's not afraid or embarrassed of his emotions. I find that so incredibly attractive. It's not even funny. And this card showing up for you guys, I think, is incredible, because it's saying that your next partner, again, I don't care if they're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but your next partner is somebody who has this emotional maturity. Your next partner is somebody who possesses a tremendous amount of love, and I do believe that they're somebody who possesses a tremendous ability to give and express that love, okay? I'm sorry the cards keep sticking to me, you guys. I am lotioned, okay? So it's my lotion that's making the cards stick to me, and I'm sorry. We also have the Star, okay? The Star is representing hope and faith for the future. Now, I really try my best, you guys, and I'm sure if you've been here for a while, you have noticed, I try my best to keep things grounded the best I can. Sometimes I let the cards run away with me, but the Star is a blessing. It is a dream come true, and oftentimes this, to me, shows up in a way where it's like you meet this person and they have restored your faith in love. They have restored your faith in men. They have restored your faith in women. They make you believe that like true love does exist, and you know true love exists because of this person. And it's a really beautiful thing when the Star shows up in a reading. However, you guys, I do just want to keep this grounded, and in reality, humans are not perfect, and I want to acknowledge that, and I don't want to sell you guys like a fantasy. Your partner, I'm sure, at some point in your relationship will mess up, right? That's just, and that doesn't need to be big. It could be small. It could be like something very, very small. It doesn't need to be a massive traumatic event, but humans are imperfect, and that's just the reality of it. So please do not expect anybody in this world to be a perfect human. That's just not fair. But the Star is a really good sign. It's telling me that this person is going to exceed your expectations. This person is going to show up for you in ways perhaps that you have begged other people to show up. They're going to do so naturally. I also do see this again as somebody who is presenting themselves in a fashion that's like, oh, this is everything I've wanted. This is everything I've asked for, and finally it's here. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to the Oracle cards. Also, physically speaking, this person may be seen as very beautiful, very physically attractive, because the Star is, again, a blessing, a dream come true. So to you, you will view this person as like, oh, mwah, which to be fair, I do feel like when we fall in love with somebody, naturally we just kind of tend to look at them as like, you're the most gorgeous person that ever existed. I know for me, I always do that. Anytime I'm in love, like there's nobody else that exists. And I'm just like, you are the most stunning human that's ever lived. Can I please get... We have the 6th house of sustainability. So I do believe this person is somebody who is very connected to their health, to their wellness, somebody who prioritizes health and wellness, somebody who perhaps prioritizes a routine, a schedule. Perhaps they do better on a routine or a schedule. I know for me personally, I do better on a routine. I do better on a schedule. Without these things, my mental health tends to tank. Like I need to work out. I need to eat healthy. I need to drink X amount of water. I need to get X amount of sleep. Like I need these things for my mental health. Not everybody's like that. I do believe your partner is going to be like that. Somebody who has certain checks and balances to make sure that they are in a state of flow in regards to their health, okay? We have Taurus here as well, and this is cultivate. This is luxury and abundance. This is stability. This is consistency. This is a little bit of stubbornness. Oftentimes as well, I do connect Taurus to like food and like homey, like comfy, cushy blankets and pillows and like a nice plushy robe and things like that. But this person may be somebody who really enjoys decadent food. This person may feel very loved or honored when you choose to cook for them, when you choose to clean for them, or when you choose to buy them something in regards to like having a more comfy, cozy home. I know for me, when my partners have cleaned for me or cleaned the house or done this or done that, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you. So that may be something that is really beneficial for your guys' relationship. I see this person as somebody who is very, very much indulgent in comfort, okay? We have the North Node here as well, and the North Node is talking about our future. It's talking about what it is we are meant to do, where it is we're meant to go, and that's essentially that on that, okay? This person has a destiny. Great, fantastic. We all have a destiny. I don't know exactly what that's connected to, you guys. I'm going to be completely honest. There's nothing else here in regards to their personality that I feel like is destined, other than the fact that death has shown up here, and that could be representing this person is destined to go through transformation throughout their life, which in reality I think that's something we're all destined to. Okay, perfect. We have structure here. This is Capricorn energy. Saturn showing up is essentially talking about struggles, delays, setbacks, structure, discipline, organization, right? Planning, doing things the quote unquote right way. So this person may be somebody who needs, again, to lead a very structured lifestyle. This person may be somebody who is very disciplined and hardworking, somebody who has had to overcome challenges in the past. This is also representing somebody who tends to come off in a little bit of a, how do I say this? It's not stoic, because I don't think this person is necessarily stoic, but I do believe that the face that they present to the world is not the face that they present to you, right? I think the way that people perceive this person is perhaps a little bit more cold or a little bit more callous, maybe even just in a more like professional light. And I feel like behind the scenes or like privately in their private life, they have this really soft nature about them. But this feels very hard. This feels very masculine, very work-oriented, very disciplined. It feels like that type of vibe, but I don't think this is who they are at their core. Yes, this is a part of them, but I do believe that, again, they have that really soft internal self with that King of Cups, with that emotional intelligence. So, also, I want to say this, you guys. When this person is committed, they are committed. Like, they don't look at commitment as a joke. I believe, again, like I said with the Two of Cups, this person is looking for their husband. This person's looking for their wife. This person's looking for their soulmate, their long-term partner, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. This person is looking for their person, something serious, something stable, something consistent. I don't think this person is into polygamy. I don't think this person is into infidelity. I don't think this person is into exploring things in regards to like not having a traditional relationship. I think this person seeks out stability and tradition in regards to their relationship dynamic. It's not to say that they're closed-minded. It's not to say that they're a bigot or this or that. It's just to say I think this person is somebody who has that deep desire for something that is very consistent and stable. And I don't believe that they are someone who is out like wanting to go to the bars or wanting to go party or wanting to go, like they just feel like somebody who's like, I'm looking for my home base. I'm looking for someone that I can grow old with. Like that's what this is feeling like, okay? All right. Can I get a message on who they are? Oh. Okay. My girl automatically came into my head like I have sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside. Anyways, this person, I think, is somebody, again, who is very much capable of canceling out the darkness. I don't think that they're an individual who allows themselves to get consumed by the clouds, who allows themselves to get consumed by the darkness. This person is a bright light, okay? This person is also somebody, again, though, who does experience days like this, but they don't stay here, you guys. This person is able to overcome their darkest days. And that's what I'm seeing with that, just very plain and clearly. And then we have the tree, which, again, what do trees... Guys, trees are rooted, right? They stay in one place. They grow, but they stay in one place. This person wants somebody that they can grow with and evolve with, but they don't want ever-changing relationships. And I don't know why this is so important for me to relate to you guys, but it's very important to this person that they find a partner that is going to make sense for them long term. If you guys were to ever separate from this person, it's simply because either you're unhappy and you're choosing to leave. If this person's choosing to leave, it's quite literally because they do not see a long-term life with you. Like they don't want to build this with you. They don't want to, you know, have a family with you. They don't want to buy a house with you. They don't want all these things. So if this person is pushing for these things, if this person is pushing to escalate the relationship to the next level, it's because they see this with you. It's because they want this with you. And once they make that permanent commitment, they are locked in. They are not going anywhere, okay? It's giving me very Capricorn. I feel like a lot of people who date Capricorns tend to be like, oh, Capricorns are very like non-committal, or they're this or they're that. And I can totally see that, but I think that once a Capricorn is serious about someone, once a Capricorn has determined that they are ready and they are serious and they can view someone in their long-term plans, I feel like they become very, very serious, very locked in. Can I please... Okay, we have good news. Great, fantastic. And we have a letter. This person may be somebody who has a desire to like leave you little love letters throughout your guys' relationship. The good news aspect of this, again, I'm just kind of seeing this as like people, this person has luck in their life. This person is not somebody who's living a terrible life, but there's not too much else that comes with this card. Like it's not giving me anything else. It just feels like, oh, like I have a lot of good news to share, which is great, fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl, you guys. Can I please get a message for group 2 about who their next partner is? We have 12. Okay. We have nerdy/quirky. This person could be somebody who's very intelligent. We have childcare. Okay, this person may have a child or a pet. We have a cutie. We have a third party. You guys could be meeting through a third party. It could be that perhaps like you're meeting through a friend, or maybe you're meeting through friends of friends. Maybe even you're meeting this person while you're in another relationship, or perhaps getting out of a other relationship. We have Prince Charming. We have London. We have August. This could be your birthday, their birthday, or perhaps the month you guys meet. We have Love You More. We have copper brown hair. We have glasses. We have twin flame. Oh, this is a missing piece, so we will throw that out. We have cake. We have Tokyo. We have September. Again, your birthday, their birthday. So Leo, Virgo, Libra. We have ethnic hair. We have Chile. We have entrepreneur. We have C. We have stable. We have check in. We have yin and yang. So this person could be the opposite of you, or you guys could have very contrasting personality types, okay? We have curiosity. We have a Cupid's bow. We have spring. And we have a cutie again. So that is what I have for you guys. Group number 2. Thank you so much for allowing me to review today. I appreciate it. I'm sending you guys so much love. And that is all I've got. So bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and start off with the zodiac dice. We have Pisces and Cancer. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello. We have Pisces and Libra. Same thing, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello. Libra and Aries. Hello, Libra. Hello, Aries. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising. If your zodiac sign did not pop up, I promise you it's okay. The dice is extra. It's the way that I like to give you guys extra confirmation. If your sign popped up, that's a great sign. If it didn't, that doesn't mean this message isn't for you. Let's go ahead, you guys, and start with the shuffle of the cards. Also, you guys, because we are talking about the description of your next partner, it's very possible that those are their zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or maybe even Venus. Let's go ahead and shuffle some cards. Can I please get a message for group 3? Okay. So the first card we have here is the 10 of Wands. Now, in regards to your next partner's personality, it's very possible that this person is capable of handling a lot of stress. It's very possible this person's capable of handling a lot of responsibility. Maybe they have a high stress job. Maybe they have a really busy personal life or just a very demanding life in general, right? Maybe they attempt their best to work hard, to put a lot of effort into their work, but also like they work hard to have a personal life and to indulge in their hobbies and their interests and things like that, right? This is essentially just talking about stress, having burdens, having responsibilities. This is something everybody has, but I think that your partner specifically has a very full life and a lot that they have to take care of, okay? This could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing. It depends on how they carry it. Now, with this physically, you guys, this could be representing a partner who's very physically fit or somebody who is more, honestly, like the way I see it, it's just like somebody who lifts weights or somebody who's very much into bulking, all right? I don't see this as somebody who is super thin or somebody who does not lift weights. This is the way I view it, again, based on this card. It's somebody who puts in intentional energy towards their physical physique and growing their muscle mass, okay? Or just their mass in general. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is representing a golden opportunity. So for a lot of you, group number 3, it's possible that this person has been gifted with a golden opportunity in their life. It's very possible this person has been given opportunities that perhaps others have not had the chance to receive. I do see this as luck, but I also see this as somebody who has the skill set capable of recognizing when our opportunity is knocking at their door, okay? That is essentially all this is talking about. It's talking about opportunities. So, love that. We also have the Ace of Wands. This is talking about a fresh start, going in a new direction. So when I see this pop up and we're asking for you, the personality of your next partner, I really think, group number 3, that this person is going to be unlike anyone else that you've dated previously. The reason I'm saying that is because the Ace of Wands indicates something that's fresh and new and different, okay? This is like a spring day. And I know some people don't like hearing this, and that's fine, and it just is what it is. But in reality, I think that there are some of you, and this is not for all of you, but there are some of you who are watching this, and the reason why you are single or the reason why your relationships have not worked out previously in the past is because you have a quote-unquote type, and your type is your downfall. And I feel like this person, for a lot of you, is going to be a breath of fresh air. For a lot of you, this person is going to come into your life and be unlike anyone you have been with previously. And because of that, I believe that you are able to form a healthier connection with this individual. For some of you, I feel like you constantly, okay. For example, some of you may have an attachment style where you are somebody who is anxiously attached and you need a lot of reassurance, or you need a lot of comfort or a lot of love. Again, if this isn't you, this is an example, so you don't need to be like, that's not me. We get it. It's fine. Perhaps you're someone who's very anxiously attached. You need comfort. You need reassurance. You need your partner to be there for you emotionally and mentally in a very intense way. And perhaps you constantly go after people who push you away, or people who are avoidant, or people who are like, no, like I like space, or I can't give you reassurance every single day, or I can't give you reassurance every other day. Somebody like that, it's not that they're a bad person. It's not that they are a bad partner even. It's just that they are not a partner who is well suited for you, okay? If you are that individual, you need somebody who's capable of giving you that reassurance. You need somebody who's capable of giving you that attention and that affection that you need. Again, it's not to say that the previous people you've dated before are bad, but it's just saying that perhaps you need something more or different than what you have received in the past. And I believe that this person is filling the gaps that other partners could not fill. Again, not because your previous partners were necessarily awful, but because it's just not who they were. And this person feels like somebody who is unlike those who you have dated in the past. We do have the Queen of Cups here as well, and this is beautiful because this is representing emotional intelligence. This is representing somebody who has a lot of emotional grace, somebody who's very understanding, loving, nurturing. This person has a really big heart. I also believe this person is somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who listens and trusts their intuition. So that is that. And then we have the Empress here. And this is beautiful feminine energy. And I say this all the time. I don't care if you're into men or women. It's none of my business. And I just frankly could care less. The Empress is feminine energy. The Empress is representing somebody who is creative, somebody who is beautiful. And for me, personally, whenever I look at my partner, he's a male. Whatever. He's a male. And I always give him the compliment, like, you're so beautiful. Just because that's how I give compliments. So this person is going to be seen as beautiful, again, whether they are a male or a woman. Beautiful, okay? This person is going to be somebody who I think naturally has a lot of eyes on them. This person naturally, again, receives a lot of opportunity. This could be work opportunity. This could be opportunity for abundance. This could be romantic opportunity. This could be adult, lusty type of opportunity. But this is representing somebody who is in their energy or in a state of receiving, okay? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is somebody who works really, really hard, okay? This is a hard worker. This is somebody who's not afraid to show up and to put in the hours, to put in the labor, to put in the time and the effort to create something beautiful, okay? Sure. Let's see what we can get from the cards or from the Oracle cards. Also, if you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. If they're out of stock, you can always message me on Etsy and I will set you up with something. Can I please get a message? Interesting. Can I please get... Okay. Oof. Okay. This is all very masculine energy that is now showing up. We have Taurus here. And Taurus is very stubborn. I think that's... When I think about Taurus energy and the Tauruses that I personally have or have had in my life, they are all very stubborn. Love you so much, Taurus. Literally love you the most. But they are all very stubborn. They are laid back and relaxed until they are not. I wouldn't say they have a short fuse, but once their fuse has dissipated, they have a tendency to react in a very volatile manner. But for the most part, Taurus energy is very chill. It's very laid back. It's connected to comfort and luxury and creating a very comfortable living situation, right? This is also the energy of, again, abundance. Oftentimes people describe Taurus energy as lazy. Taurus energy is far from lazy. It is efficient, okay? I don't believe, or Taurus energy isn't an energy that is wasteful. It's an energy that's like, okay, I'm going to do what I need to do to get to where I want to go and get what I need. And then I'm going to relax. Like, I'm not going to push myself past what it is that I need to accomplish. But Taurus energy is not lazy at all. The Tauruses are very hardworking, very stable, very responsible. But for the most part, it is like, I'm going to do what I need to do, and then I'm going to kick my feet up. So that is the energy of Taurus. We have Saturn here as well, and this is truth. Now, Saturn is a very responsible energy. Saturn is known as a malefic planet. This is telling me that your future partner, you guys, is going to be somebody, again, who is very disciplined, somebody who enjoys structure. This is very masculine energy. This is the energy of somebody who perhaps has had to overcome a lot of mountains. But somebody, again, who's extremely hardworking and who's not scared off by hard work. We have Mars here. This is, again, it says force for a reason. Mars is a planet of war. This is, again, very masculine energy. It's a planet of war. It's a planet of adult drive and lusty type of energy. So this person may be somebody who has a very high physical need or high physical desire in regards to, like, you know, that aspect of a relationship. This person, I do believe, is somebody who's very determined to get where they want to go and get what their goals are, like to accomplish their goals, to achieve what it is they have set out to achieve. The war is telling me that this person may have a bit of I don't want to say a temper, but again, like when they get it in their mind that they need to accomplish something, it feels very difficult to stop them. It feels like there is almost no stopping them. If they have a goal in mind, they're somebody who's very determined, and they don't allow small little hiccups to prevent them from reaching their ultimate goal. Can I please get a message for group number 3 about their next partner? Okay, so this person may be a bit of a home buddy, you guys, okay? Or they may really value their family and spending time with their family or their friends. The 4th house is all about the home. Having a really comfortable home, having a really safe living environment is going to be important to this individual. We have the 8th house of mystery. This is death and rebirth. This is the house of endings. This is also the house of taxes. Sure. All right. This person may have experienced death, which I don't think is something that's like profound. I don't think that's a profound statement. Many people have experienced death in this life, so it's like, you know, kind of just is what it is. Moving forward, we have Mercury. This is communication. This is intelligence, group number 3. So yes, your future partner may be very intelligent. I think you guys speak the same language. I think that is what this card is trying to communicate for you guys. You two speaking the same language or having a similar communication style, okay? I know for me, there are some people in my life who hear me talking to people who I'm close to and they go, oh, how dare you? Like, that was so aggressive. I'm like, no, we were playing, we were joking, we were having a little kiki ha-ha. And people who don't know me well or people who I'm not close to would look at the way that I speak to certain people in my life as like, oh my gosh. So, but that person, right, understands that I'm joking, understands that I'm playing, understands that I'm being lovey-dovey. Some of you guys may have that as well, where it's like when you communicate to people, there may be a tendency to feel misunderstood. This person is going to make you feel understood. This person is going to make you feel like, oh, okay, like they get what I'm saying. I don't have to over-explain myself. I don't have to apologize for misspeaking, or I don't have to apologize for this or for that. Like, I can just say what's on my mind and they get it. I don't have to over-explain. Okay, let's move forward. Can I please number 3, their future partner? We have the vampire, okay? This is emotional intelligence. Now, the vampire always gives me very seductive energy. So somebody, an individual who's very, very seductive. This could also be representing an individual, right, who is emotionally intelligent or has the ability, right? When I think about emotional intelligence, and I don't think a lot of people acknowledge this, but emotional intelligence is a really positive thing. The negative side of emotional intelligence is having the ability to manipulate. If you are not intelligent, specifically if you're not emotionally intelligent, you're not going to be good at reading people. It's difficult to be manipulative when you're not capable of perceiving the way other people are feeling or what's going on with how they're perceiving the situation, right? Emotional intelligence is a really beautiful thing, but I do, for some reason, because the vampire showing up and it's like dark, it could also be representing manipulation, okay? We have the veil here, and this is future. Now, what is this talking about? The future is unseen. This relationship is not set in stone, you guys. I'm not here to tell you that this is your husband or this is your wife. The relationship is not something that is carved out for you guys, okay? It's not something that's like predetermined at this time. Can I please get... Interesting. We have past life soulmate. You've had many past lives together. That is interesting. There are a few people in my life, and there are a few platonic relationships I have as well, where I'm like, I just know that I've spent a past life with you. I know not everybody believes in a past life. I personally do. That's something that I strongly, strongly believe in. It's very possible, you guys, that when you meet this person, and again, going back to the communication, it makes sense that you don't have to over-explain yourself to this person. It makes sense that you can just say what's on your mind and they get it. Again, sharing a past life with somebody, to me, that comes with an energy of familiarity. To me, that comes with an energy of like, there's unspoken words between us that we both just mutually understand. And I've had very few relationships like this. I don't know. I guess to me it's a few because in comparison to all my other relationships. But the point is, these type of connections are rare. And this is telling me that the bond between the two of you may be more complex than what you initially perceive it to be, okay? All right. Who are they? Can we get a message on who they are? So again, we have fight. This person is willing to fight for what they want. This is something I've already commented on multiple times throughout this reading about who this person is. This person is not somebody who's just going to lay over or lie over and let the world give it to them, right? Like, this person's going to stand up for what they want. They're going to push through and ensure that they end up where they want to end up. This person's very, very determined. We have a foreign woman as well. This could be indicating, and again, it's none of my business if you're into men or women, I don't care, but this could be indicating that you guys come from different cultural backgrounds, or perhaps even there's like somebody here who's biracial or multiracial, and that could be a part of like this, I don't want to call it foreign, but different cultural background, okay? I know for me, I am somebody who's biracial, and I feel like my culture or my background is almost always different from the people that I date. So can I please get a message for group number 3 about who their next partner is? Physical appearance, personality, all of it. Okay, we have a street style. Here, let's get the camera focused on the word. Boop, boop. Okay, street style. So somebody who dresses in a more casual fashion. We have Venus here as well. They could be a Venus Taurus, or they could have a Taurus Venus. They could have perhaps an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn Venus, okay? Maybe you have one of those placements as well. We have a prepping period. This is somebody who likes to be prepared, you guys, which personally for me, I love a partner who likes to plan. We have E. This could be somebody whose first name or last name starts with an E. We have piercings. We have soulmate. So for a lot of you, you may view this relationship as a soulmate relationship. We have I want you. We have clever. We have annoyingly attractive. We have short hair. This person could have short hair. We have a big smile. A hard shell. Ambitious. Low key, somebody who's laid back, like I was talking about with the Taurus energy. Taurus energy is very, very laid back, unless they are provoked or like angry, but it takes a lot to get them there. Anyways, we have a dream come true. We have hygienic, which this is the most attractive thing that any human being, male or female, male or woman, could do. Like hygiene is just, we have medium hair. We have a light skin. We have athletic, which I was saying in the beginning with the 10 of Wands, somebody who perhaps lifts a lot of weights. We have high roller. We have a building, right? Yeah, building. Interesting. Bodybuilding, perhaps. Maybe this person works in construction. We have October, Libra, and Scorpio. Hello. And then we have the age 28. So you could be 28 when you meet them. Maybe they are 28 when you meet them. Maybe you are meeting this person on the 28th of a month. 28th of August, perhaps. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you guys so very much for allowing me to read for you. I appreciate it. I'm sending you so much love. I hope this was helpful. And that is all I got. So, bye.